I had always been known as the town troublemaker. My life was a series of bad choices, poor judgments, and reckless behavior. The townsfolk had lost hope in me, and I had lost hope in myself. One fateful night, as I stumbled out of a bar, the cold rain pelting my face, I realized I had hit rock bottom. My family had disowned me, my friends had abandoned me, and I had nothing left but the bottle in my hand. But something changed that night. As I walked along the deserted streets, soaked to the bone, I saw a faint light in the distance. It was the old church, its doors slightly ajar. I had never set foot in that church before, but in my desperate state I felt an inexplicable pull. I entered the church, my shoes squeaking on the wet marble floor. The dimly lit interior was empty, except for an elderly priest who was quietly tending to the candles. He looked up at me, his eyes filled with a mixture of compassion and understanding. "Are you lost, my child?" he asked gently. I couldn't hold back the tears any longer. I poured out my story to the priest, my voice trembling as I recounted the wreckage I had made of my life. He listened patiently, never interrupting, and when I finished, he offered me a comforting smile. "Redemption is a journey, and it begins with the desire to change," he said. "You've taken the first step by seeking solace here. But remember, it won't be easy, and the path will be filled with challenges." With the priest's guidance, I began my journey of redemption. I started attending church regularly, seeking forgiveness for my past mistakes. I reached out to my family, apologizing for the pain I had caused, and slowly, they began to forgive me. I also joined a support group for people facing similar struggles. Sharing my experiences with others who had walked the same path provided me with strength and a sense of belonging. Over time, I found a job, mended broken relationships, and started to rebuild my life. It wasn't without its setbacks, but the desire to change and the support of those who believed in me kept me going. Years passed, and I became a different person. The town troublemaker was now the one who helped others in need. I volunteered at the church, aiding those facing their own battles with addiction and despair. The old church became my sanctuary, a place where I found not only forgiveness but also a new purpose. I realized that redemption wasn't just about making amends for the past. It was about becoming a better person in the present and for the future. As I stood in that same church, years after that fateful night, I felt a deep sense of gratitude for the second chance I had been given. I had redeemed myself, not just in the eyes of the townsfolk, but most importantly, in my own eyes. My story became a testament to the power of redemption, a reminder that no matter how far we fall, there is always hope for a brighter tomorrow if we're willing to change and seek forgiveness.